Hey everyone, it's Ashley at the Art Factory, and today we're going to be painting a super awesome flamingo design here, my friend Lucy. So first I've got a fat Filbert brush, which is the large 3/4 inch Filbert brush that the Art Factory makes. And I've got it loaded up with a peachy pink and kind of pastel orange combo. I'm using all fusion colors right here. And I'm just going to draw a circle above the eye and then go over the eye and add in some large swooshes on the side. So that's going to make the head, the neck, and the tail feathers. So then what you're going to do is you're going to grab a number 4 or number 6 round and a dark pink. And you're going to start to add in your outlines. Now, there's no need to outline everything in black with a flamingo. I think a dark pink works really well. So I'm just going to add in kind of like where my eye goes, start adding in the edges. Notice that I'm making it very kind of fluffy and choppy looking. I just want it to look like feathers. If you're trying to make their tail, I like to have it kind of swooshing out in the opposite direction of the wing, adding some swirls to give some interest. You don't have to be particularly precise with it, but it does look really fun when you kind of make it look a little swirly curly action. So it looks like the tail feathers are kind of curling. As you can tell, that feels really tickly. So Lucy's giggling. And then I just grabbed some nice bright neon orange and I'm drawing in some legs really quick. Obviously, this is not realistic like a real flamingo, but you know, it's just a fun cartoony one. Once you got the legs drawn in, I've got one kind of going up, one going down, looks like the number 4. I'm going to go ahead and draw in the beak. I'm using black in that same round brush. Or excuse me, not black. I'm using a super, super dark purple. This is a berry wine from Tag. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw in that beak and outline the legs. Give it a little knobby circles for the knees. Quick little dashes for the feet. I don't feel the need to outline each individual toe. You're just kind of giving the impression of toes by drawing some lines. And then, of course, you're going to take your super pale peachy color, which is like a pastel orange, and I'm going to go ahead and add in the lighter color on the beak. You could use white. You don't have to do the pastel colors if you don't have them, or you could mix white into other colors to create your own pastels. I just like the look of kind of skipping white and black every once in a while to challenge myself. When you've been face painting a long time, sometimes you like to give yourself silly little games to play. And one of the games I played in this one was that I decided not to use white or black. So do you also do funny little games like that when you paint? All right, so we're coming up here on the eye. I just filled it in with a dark color, gave it a little dot for a highlight, added in some little swishes on the feathers for quick little highlights, outlining the beak a little bit. Try to make their beak large, chunky, and curved. Not parrots, but flamingos have like very distinctly large curved beaks. So you don't want to give them something super skinny or pointy. I also think it's super important to just kind of throw in some highlights. And then you're just about done. I'm going to go ahead and fill in these highlights. And then I'm going to grab another piece here. And this, after these little white highlights and stuff, I'm going to flip to the other side of the face. And I'm going to use that same brush to draw some swirls and curls to kind of fill the other side of the face. Now, you don't have to do this part. Swirls and curls to me are just always kind of this beautiful addition. They make any design look more full, look more fancy. And swirls and curls only take me about 10-15 seconds to do, so I think they're worth it. For glitter, I'm using an Art Factory crystal glitter just to give it a nice shimmer on top. And let's let her look in the mirror. She loved this design. It matched her shirt, which she loved. And then we're going to switch over to some pictures so you can get a good look at it all finished. But thanks for watching. Visit the Art Factory website at artfactoryus.com. See you guys soon.